Gentleman from Hawaii is recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, let us be very clear that this is a final amendment to the bill which will not kill the bill, and if adopted will still allow the bill to go to final passage. This is an attempt to make a bill better. Regardless of how we may feel about the underlying bill, we can all agree that nothing...
Gentlelady will suspend. Gentleman's correct. The House is not in order. Will the House please come to order? Gentleman from Gentleman from Hawaii deserves to be recognized. House will come to order. Gentlelady from Hawaii may proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Again, this is not an attempt to kill the bill. The bill will not be killed, and if this amendment is adopted, it will allow the bill to go forward to final passage. This just makes a statement that we should all be able to agree with, and that is that we want to protect our children from sexual predators and abductors. What this amendment does is to say anyone who receives a grant in support of the high-quality charter schools requires that each state entity that receives a grant under this section shall require a criminal background check to be conducted of such school employees. It also prohibits the employment of any individual for a position in such school, whether it's a nonprofit that does contracts with the school itself, until the criminal background check is done, and if you refuse to do so, you cannot be employed. And if you're convicted of a felony, now these are important points that we're protecting them from. Homicide, child abuse or neglect, a crime against children, spousal abuse, sexual abuse, kidnapping, arson, physical assault or battery, drug-related offenses, or crimes against a minor. This is what this bill requires. Now in 2010, the GAO said, we don't have any federal bills that protect our children. Here we are, we're going to allow for grants to be given to charter school. Why not just support this amendment, which in fact will make this a better bill? What it will do is it will say no one shall work with their children until such time that they have done a criminal background check. And the bill also permits that if you believe somehow you've been wrongfully accused, that you can appeal. But during the period of time of that appeal, we are also protecting the children, because you're not going to be able to work with them until such time that your appeal is done. Think about this. This is a statement that we are saying we're going to make the schools better. We're going to make charter schools safe for the children. How can we not support such a measure? And that is why, Mr. Speaker, I ask that the members here support this motion to recommit. And be very clear, this does not stop the bill. This is like a final amendment. Regardless of how it votes, if you vote for it, which I think we should all vote for it, it will go to final passage. This is not going to, in essence, kill the bill. It will let it go forward. So with that in mind, I can't imagine how anyone who sits in this chamber can't be in support of this amendment. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Gentlelady from Hawaii yields back.